Hello students, how are you all? I'm again hoping that you all are safe and fine at home. And I'm also thinking so you had a great time because summer vacation was there. We had done with our UT1 exam. We had done with our summer camp, which was full of information and fun. And then we were done with our summer vacations too. And I think so you did a great enjoyment in your summer vacation. You refresh yourself, and now it's the time to get back to our studies we were doing before. Like first we have to do the reading part of the chapter, then revision in the form of the book work, then question answer part, and at last we are going to study our worksheet as we were doing before. But a small change has happened. If you had seen or if you had observed that a small change has happened in your visualization. So yes, this time I want it more and more visualized clear. So yes, your video is now become more and more informative than before, and it is more visualized clear than before. So yes, I am hoping so you will enjoy that video, that content and the teaching part from myself. And yes, now one more thing I had added up in this video. At last of this video, after every video, you will come to know, you will come across one question. You have to give me the answer of the same question in the comment box which is present under the video. So yes, after watching all the video or observing the video thoroughly and keenly, you are able to give the answer of that particular question. So yes, now it's the time to have fun with our studies. So we are going to start our new chapter, that is chapter 9. Before that we had done our 5 chapters in go, it means continuous chapters we had done, first 5 chapter. But this time we are not going to study our 6th chapter, that is physical and chemical change. We are going to study our 9th chapter, that is soil. So yes, what we are going to study in this chapter actually? Now the question may arise in your mind. So yes, what we are going to study in this chapter? Basically we are going to study about the soil. What do you mean by soil? How it is formed, then soil profile, and then types of soil, properties of soil, and in which kind of soil which kind of crop can grow. So all these things we are going to study in this chapter. So yes, one by one we are going to study all these things. So we are going to start with our first topic, that is soil. So yes, what do you mean by soil? Yes beta, basically soil are the small particles which are present on the uppermost layer of the earth. Uppermost layer of the earth. So basically these are present as the uppermost layer in which we are actually come in contact, like when we are walking, when we are moving. So when we are contact with any particles of the earth, it is soil. Now next one is one more important thing about the soil is it is the most valuable natural resource. Natural resource. So first of all we should know about the meaning of the natural. Natural means anything which we are getting from the nature is known as natural. Anything which we are getting from the nature, all are known as natural. And resource means anything which we are using for our benefit are known as resource. So basically soil is the natural resource because we are using the soil for many of our purposes. So yes, we can use it for the number of purposes, like for growing the plants, for development of the microorganisms, for making the balance of the earth. So yes, it is used for number of things. Why it is used for number of things? Because of its composition. So yes, its composition is, many things are present in the soil. Composition means what are the things which are present in that particular thing. Yes, like we are talking about the soil. So what are the things which are present in the soil? So minerals, nutrients, microorganisms, water, air, number of things are present in the soil which we are going to study in our upcoming session. Okay. So yes, now it's a time to study about the formation of soil so that we come to know how the soil is formed actually. So yes, first see a small clips and then afterwards I will explain.
our Earth has a unique ecological balance. There was a time when the Earth was a barren planet. It was covered with rocks. It was due to the action of the sun, rain, and wind. These rock particles are transformed into, or we can say these rocks broke down into smaller pieces over the time. So that's how the soil is formed, from the rock particles. These pieces were carried everywhere by the wind and water. These continued for millions of years. Gradually the rocks turns into pebbles and the pebbles turns into soil. And this whole process is termed as weathering. Which process is known as weathering? The transformation of the rocks into the small particles and the carried away of these small particles with the help of the wind and water to different places. The whole process is known as weathering. And the soil can be termed as the end product of this weathering. By whole this process, whatever done, so ultimately we will get soil at last.
Formation of soil. So yes, this is a rock particle. When the sun is present around or over the rock, it makes the rock heated. But when the climatic condition changes, weather condition changes, when the clouds came, then it will shower the rain over this same rock, which makes it cooler. Here it becomes hotter and here it becomes cooler. And these water particles or the rain droplets will arrange itself into the cracks present in the rocks. Okay? So yes, they are present in the rocks, and when the winter season came, then these rock or these rain droplets will expand due to the change of the water into the ice. When the water changes into the ice, it expands. So this is happening in this case. When this rain came, this rain water droplets will accumulate under the cracks of the rocks, and these changes into the ice under the winter condition or under the very cool conditions, and it makes the cracks in the same kind of the rock, same rock. It will make the cracky rock, and ultimately what is happening, the crack or the ice will expand, it will break down the rock particle, and ultimately the rock particle will change into the fine particles known as soil particles. सबसे पहले हमारे पास रॉक पार्टिकल है जो गर्म हो गई बिकॉज ऑफ द प्रेजेंस ऑफ दिस सन, फिर वो ठंडी हो गई क्योंकि उसमें रेनफॉल हुआ. अब जो रेन का वाटर है वो उसके क्रैक्स में फील हो गया, आइस में चेंज हुआ, एक्सपेंड होने की वजह से वो आसपास की रॉक को क्या है, तोड़ देगा, क्रैक्स कर देगा उसमें. तो यस, वो तोड़ देगा और अल्टीमेटली क्या है कि जो रॉक के बड़े बड़े पार्टिकल हैं टूटने की वजह से छोटे छोटे पार्टिकल्स में चेंज हो जाएंगे, जिसको हम बोलते हैं सॉइल पार्टिकल्स. सो यस, द प्रोसीजर of converting of these large rock particle into the fine soil particles due to the action of what? Due to the action of water, rain, sun, flowing water and climatic conditions is known as weathering of the rock. Yes, this process is known as weathering. So yes, weathering is the process of conversion of these large rock particles into the fine soil particles under the pressure of sun, rain, water, flowing water, wind or climatic conditions. So yes, this process is known as weathering. So yes, now what is happening? अभी क्या है कि soil के particles बने, उसमें vegetation होना start हो गया, plants grow करना start हो गया. But when this plant or animals die, whatever the animals or plants which are present in the soil, they lie, the microorganisms which are present in the soil works on them and changes them into the small particles, or we can say humus. हमारे पास जो organic matter था in the form of the plants or animals, जब वो die हो जाते हैं तो microorganisms उसको humus में change कर देते हैं. Humus is a content which makes the सोइल फर्टाइल, जो सोइल को फर्टाइल बनाने का काम करता है, और ये अपर मोस्ट लेयर में प्रेजेंट होता है। बेसिकली ह्यूमस में 3 चीजें प्रेजेंट होती हैं, NPK। NPK क्या है? N मीन्स आपको लेटर ऑन हायर क्लासेस में पता चलेगा। N मीन्स नाइट्रोजन, P मीन्स फॉस्फोरस एंड K मीन्स पोटेशियम। तो बेसिकली दीज 3 एलिमेंट्स आर प्रेजेंट इन द ह्यूमस विच मेक इट मोर एंड मोर फर्टाइल। ठीक है, बिकॉज बेसिकली these fine particles and humus combinedly known as soil। तो soil क्या होती है? soil is basically जो fine particles rock को टूटने के बाद बने और जो humus content आए, इन दोनों को मिला के जो एक टर्म हम बोलते हैं that is soil।
Our topic for today is soil formation. Soil is formed by the combination of physical, chemical and biological processes in which huge rocks are broken down into smaller particles over a long period of time. Rocks undergo a process of expansion and contraction in which they expand during the day and contract during the night due to the constant rise and fall in temperature. However, not all parts of a rock undergo expansion and contraction at the same rate, resulting in the formation of cracks. Gradually, these cracks cause the rocks to break down into smaller pieces. With time, these smaller pieces convert into particles and form soil. Water plays an important role in soil formation. Water that gets collected in the cracks of rocks sometimes freezes, which helps in widening the cracks. Also, flowing river water helps in the wearing down of rocks over time, which results in the formation of soil. Strong blowing winds also rub against rocks and help in wearing them down. Lastly, some living organisms like lichens that grow on rock surfaces release certain substances that cause rock surfaces to powder down and form a thin layer of